I totally blanked on this today. It's like 5 to 10 at night. Fucking slipped my mind. Didn't do much today. I was just chilling. I had things I was supposed to do today, and then it just kind of fell through. Um, Not on my end. So it is what it is. Just kind of did nothing, and I was kind of okay with it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucking tired, like really, really, really fucking tired. I know I say that every video, but like, fuck, man. I'm exhausted. It was an interesting week, though, I won't lie. Uh, so last time I was filming, I was talking about a girl from work, and then I was also talking about the DJing thing. I still haven't actually done anything with that, ashamedly. And I still haven't really, no, I still haven't been really, no. I have not whatsoever been practicing like any sort of Japanese right now. So it's like, damn, I'm not using my time well. I mean, I only have 2 days free a week, but still, there's time in between the days, even with the work and whatnot. And even though my commute is like, fuck, it's like I'm gone for like 11 hours a day just dealing with that. And then, I gotta sleep and eat and shit. It's like, fuck. I just feel like I never have enough time. But I was busy last week. There was 2 days where like, oh, yeah. I'm really tired. Like, okay, sorry. Back to the last Monday. I did. Yeah, I didn't do the DJ shit, but I actually did end up messaging that girl on Insta, and then I was right actually. Yeah, she was in a relationship, and then a bit of a comedic endeavor happened because I was talking to my friends about it, and funny back and forth. I can't talk about it here, but I love those guys. Oh my god, man. Yeah, sometimes you got friends that are just unbelievably goated. You can tell them whatever the fuck you want, and I don't know. You just every interaction's a good interaction. I approach them and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I'm gonna. Fuck, I hate doing this shit. I want to vom. It makes me fucking sick. I hate this shit. And he's like, dude, bro, do this. Fucking types of most fucking retarded shit. He goes, haha, JK, lol. But like, really, though, you should do it. And tell them about that shit. They give me some advice, and then shoot the shit afterwards. Make this shit worth living. Um, After I sent that though, I like I was right. Like I when I sent that first, it was like, okay, so like I was anxious because it's like, fuck, I gotta go to work and deal with like the repercussions of this. But then it was like she was actually so chill, which is probably why I like her in the first place. She didn't give a fuck, and I was like, thank God. But what it really was is like after the initial wave of anxiety, like fuck. Uh, it was just this unbelievable sigh of relief, like, oh, thank God she didn't say yes. And I just can't help but feel like, man, what the fuck is wrong with me? That's just so backwards. But it's true. It's like I'm like terrified to be like an anchor point in someone else's life. I'm terrified of disappointing them. I'm terrified of not being good enough. I'm terrified of what it might do to me. I'm terrified of like being so weak or compassionate. I guess in my mind I see it as the same thing, but it's like wanting to be some figure of importance or a good person or someone they rely on or some blah blah blah, and then not being able to fulfill those expectations, and I feel bad in the sense that I failed them, and I don't want to hurt them, but I also feel disgusted and weak and like terrified or paranoid and anxious of what the hoops I might jump through to accomplish that, and what that might do to me. And obviously, I shouldn't say obviously, but like I the very fact that like I obsess and acknowledge that is indicative of like the part of my mind that would prevents me from doing that exact thing, i.e. the part that makes me push everyone away and stops me from getting in relationships, because I'm just like, I can't be a slave to XYZ, even though I'm a slave to my own mind, and it's all just hypocrisy and double think, fucking OCD type shit. But it's, I don't know, it's sad. It's like, I see this, I like her. Ideally, you know, I'm trying to be with her. She says no, and instead of being upset, I'm filled with so much relief. Like, that's just not, it's just not okay, you know? It's indicative of a bigger problem. And maybe at some point it was helpful, but it's like, you know, it's not sustainable long term. Because I'm thinking to myself, I literally don't know what would happen if she said yes. I can't help but feel like I would have found a way to been like, oh haha, JK, or like, it wasn't for me, it was for someone. Like, I genuinely don't think I just could like go through with it. I need to push people away. I just can't allow myself to be vulnerable, or allow people to be in my inner circle. I can't. It's like out of fear of hurting you, but mostly it's like out of fear of losing myself or being happy, which means like the part of me that's filled with so much hatred dies, or like I'm terrified of what I might become or what I might do or change some shit. I don't know. But it's, I don't know, it's sad. I was gonna say something else. I can't remember what it was. I don't know. It's sad. I don't know what's gonna happen in the future, but oh, the other piece too of like, oh, I'm not gonna be here in like 4 months. So what's the point? You know, I don't want to drag someone into my little circle of hell and then be like, okay, well this was fun. Now I'm gonna dip. Especially because it's like if I'm with someone, I want it to be like long term. You know, I'm not. I don't fuck with friends with bennies, ONS, all this other fucking retarded ass shit they come up with nowadays. It's, I have friends who are, you know, and I love them, but I mean, I'm very adamant about my feelings towards them, and I'll tell them straight to their face, like, yeah, you're a fucking degenerate, but it's like, you know, I still love them. They're good people, even if they engage in practices that are detrimental to civilization as a whole. Topic for another time, but I still love them. That was Monday. Tuesday, work. Wednesday, work. Thursday, something exciting. Someone, a coworker, birthday. I was at work for the night, and then immediately from work, went to their party, and some of their details not relevant or interesting, so not worth mentioning. And then I had one of the weirdest nights. It was still a really fun night. I obviously got plastered, but like, that was so weird. What a weird fucking night. A lot of things I can't say or talk about. But the highlight, the thing that obviously like that I'm still thinking about is just like the conversation we had. So I couldn't believe that they would confide in me so easily. I don't even know this person. Like, we basically met that night. Not literally. We've known each other in the sense that like I work in the same place you work, but well, I have a reputation at my job of being, I think in their words, profoundly miserable and high guarded, which is like completely antithetical. Using that word probably, I meant to say it's like the antithesis of what I am when I'm blackout wasted. It's like two completely different people, which makes sense. When I'm fucking drunk, I'm just like, fuck sober me, that guy's a fucking dickhead. But I don't know. This shit was fucking hilarious to me. But the shit that we were talking about, the shit that I confided into what was essentially a stranger, and then this person confided into me. I haven't seen them since because their shifts just haven't aligned since then. But that was Thursday night. It was like, what the fuck, man? Talk about some crazy shit with each other, and I liked it. I liked being able to just like offload that onto somebody, and it was terrifying having to like think about like, how is this gonna affect me? Or even though I'm drunk right now and I'm talking about it, I'm still thinking to myself, I'm fucking freaking the fuck out with every word I'm saying. Like, fuck. What are you doing? Why are you telling this person this? Like, this is horrible. This is horrible. What are you doing? You're gonna like, what? But then they say their piece, and then I feel like at peace, and I feel seen and heard, and I feel like not human, but just not alone. And I can't help but think, like, oh my God, how much of my life could have been improved by just taking a leap of faith and trusting people to tell them this shit. And like, how many others out there have I dismissed due to prejudice, or like, you know, really just prejudice of like assuming that everyone is normal, because I did it out of a sense of security or safety. It was a necessity. I just can't presume that I can trust people. Everyone is, until, you know, something XYZ has happened, is an enemy or a stranger. I just can't, you know? I have to protect myself. And as terrifying as it was when the conversation was there and done, it's like, I still wanted to talk about it. I still wanted to talk to them, and I wanted to spend the night with them. Not like that, but like, I wanted to talk about it all night long, you know? And as strange and I don't know. Now I'm just kind of obsessing about like an outside perspective. I really shouldn't care. What I'm trying to say is like, at the end of the night, I do want to go home, and I wanted to just share a bed and cuddle. That was it. Beyond like I'm just not attracted to this individual. And that was before they told me what they told me. And then afterwards, I can't really say my feelings changed. Actually, I became more attracted to them after what they told me, not because of the contents of it, but it was like, I felt more human in their presence, and that made me want to be around them more. And it was like, anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. The point being is like, I just wanted to spend like the whole night continuing to talk about it and like feel like not so alone and whatnot. And it was like, it was weird. It was just so weird. It's like, I'm talking about shit. It's like people I've known for either years. I'm I guess there's one individual that is, there's like a bit of an anomaly, but you know, me and him are both anomalies, and we both met in an anomalous place, and it was a very strange time for both of us. We've told each other a bunch of insane shit about each other's lives, but it's like, he probably still doesn't know what my birthday is. But beyond that, it's like people I've even known for years don't know this shit. The only exception being like when I was in Tokyo and I met my friends from there. One of them, like the third night out or second night out, when we were drunk, and fucking obviously we were drunk, but like we went to go get food in the middle of the morning, and then it was like, I was saying some crazy shit at that gyudon place. Fuck it up, but like, I don't know. It's guys being guys. I mean, all of us were fucked up, but it's like, yeah, it felt so freeing to say it to them, but it wasn't. I wasn't too unnerved because I was like really fucking wasted when I said that. Whereas in this like last Thursday example, I was like, you know, not that far gone. And I guess the biggest difference being, it's like, I knew I was only going to see you guys for like another week, and then I was gone from the nation. So it's like the consequences are irrelevant, even though we still talk to each other online. Ignoring that though, it's like, this doesn't matter. But in the other case, it's like, I have to see this person at work, and I told them some crazy shit, and they told me some crazy shit. When I keep laughing at this, but the thing that makes me like most anxious is now every time I see this person at work, I can't be a miserable piece of shit anymore because they know too much. I have to now like be like, fucking like, not miserable around them, and it's like, ugh. The enjoyable part of like establishing this is that I don't have to like put on a mask every time I'm around you guys. I know it makes your lives slightly worse, but it's like, fuck you, man. I'm gonna be up over there having to put a smile on my face when I talk to customers all day. Like, fucking leave me alone. Let me be miserable around you guys. You're gonna see me drunk, and it's gonna be great. When I'm here, just let me please let me be fucking miserable. Ugh. I'm wondering how that's gonna go. The morning of that Thursday, though, big news. This is actually crazy stuff for me. You know, it is actually just crazy. This is crazy. So, you know, I got my shitty little fucking apartment here. I live in a fucking basement of some old house. My fucking bathroom over there is fucking constantly flooding, and, you know. I was looking for a place last month, and I stopped. Before I stopped, I sent out an application form for an apartment in North City. Uh, I got approved Thursday morning. They sent me an email saying, "Yep." I scheduled an appointment to do a viewing that Saturday morning, so you know, all of last week I had evening shifts. Thursday, I'm on my way to go to work, and I see that email. I'm like, "What the fuck?" Thursday night, go out, get fucked up after work, come back home, sleep for a little bit, wake up, go to the doctor's and get my doctor's note for my consulate appointment, go to work, come back home, sleep early, and try to wake up, then get up, fucking wake up, and immediately go to the other, go to where my apartment's at, go do my viewing, immediately go back to work, have a crazy, crazy long ass shift, come home, and then just crash so fucking hard on Sunday. And then I had to get the internet installed because I'm gonna be here for another month, and my landlords are taking out their internet, obviously. And then they charged me with like $200 worth of labor, and I want to fucking blow my brains out. I'm losing money crazy fast. I'm so fucked. Pay my security deposit for next month because I gotta stay here for 1 month because my new landlord, complicated situation, wouldn't let me do half a month, so I got another month here, and then on the 15th of February I move to my new place, and it's like actually my place. It's a 1 bedroom apartment that I don't have to share with anybody. It's like, holy shit, little guy's moving up in the world. That shit's crazy. Like, what the fuck? So that's going on. That's exciting. Um, Otherwise, I've just been beyond exhausted. I get up, I go and do my things, like, and then I just like rot here. And I mean, I'm not that okay with it, but it's like, fuck, man, I'm so fucking tired. I'm so fucking tired. Fuck. I'm not gonna edit this any of this out. It's a pain in the ass to fucking put in the thing and then have to wait for it to render. And also, I'm like retarded and it takes me way too long to fucking edit. I'm just gonna. It's a lot of. Fuck, I don't know. I will say that, like, reflecting upon the whole apartment moving situation, I'm so excited and I'm like, oh, I'm so lucky to have this. It was weird when I thought that I had like this moment of reflection of like, damn, no, I kind of did put in the work for this. Even if I'm just like scouting the site and I'm camping it every day and every day I'm checking and, but like, I was on the ball for that shit and it kind of felt like it wasn't just like, I kind of like, I did a thing and I fucking like earned it. It was like kind of good. I just wish being alive wasn't so fucking miserable all the time. Pay taxes, I go to work, and then they spend my fucking money on beer, and they tax that. They fucking tax my beer money. Unbelievable, man. You just can't win. Work a job, get taxed on that. Go to buy beer, get taxed on that. Pay taxes again. Life is prison. I gotta chill on the drinking though. Low key, it's been a bit crazy. At least it's been only like once a week, but still, it's like a bit concerning. Like once every week so far, I think. I think maybe I had one off. Whatever. I took a month break after Japan. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Fuck me. I'm not gonna make it till May. I don't think actually. When I move over out to in February to my new place, I gotta start going to the gym again. Especially because my commute shouldn't be as long from work to home. Ugh, there's gonna be a lot of hills. My fat fucking ass doesn't want to deal with all that shit. Fucking hate grocery shopping. Carrying all that shit around is a fucking pain in the ass. I should just end this, but I just I just feel terrible. I don't have anything meaningful to add or contribute to anyone's lives right here. It's just like, I feel guilty. There's no point in filming and uploading this without any sort of meaning. Like, documenting my existence, what does it matter? It's frivolous. Today I also went and got my pictures taken from my holiday visa. Other than that, no, I really just rotted the whole time. Pretty sure I'm... Never mind. It's not important. Fuck. Interesting week. I still can't get over the whole, I'm relieved that she's not single, because then I don't have to deal with that. And then just, what a weird night that was. It was fun. I still had a lot of fun, but it was like, what a weird night. I'm not ruminating too much on like not having spent a lot of time sharing shit with people, and how that's probably negatively impacted my existence, in the sense that like there's probably lots of people who I've bumped into, and because I never, and I've like missed out on maybe like a goated relationship, like friendship or relationship, but I was thinking more in the context of friendship, and I don't know, it's a bit sad. But again, I'm not thinking too much about it. I'm like obsessing over like what's gonna happen at work. I don't know. I think it'll be chill. I do kind of wish we could have talked about more shit though. I feel like it was like a speed run to say like the most fucked up shit that's ever happened to us, and like we just like fucking, just here, there, gone. Crazy shit we were saying. Fuck. I hope she's alright though. I haven't heard from her since. It's weird. It's like I feel like felt like we were like, I don't know, like how profound that shit was. I was like, damn, I feel like we're like siblings now. This is like, we're saying some crazy shit. Like some of the stuff I want to take to my grave, like unhinged shit. It's like, sorry, I'm ruminating too much on it, but it's. I just can't get over the fact that I actually did that. Like, how profound, how queer, how peculiar. What the fuck was I drinking? No, I just really wanted to be heard and seen, and blah, blah, blah. I just wanted to actually have to be myself, truthfully, and it was like so freeing. And usually when I'm drunk, I'm not like, I'm just trying to have fun. She put me in a weird spot because I'm talking about that while drunk, so it's like my mind's not dealing with all the noise, and you've taken away my inhibitions, and now I'm talking about all this stuff, but it's like I still can't articulate it properly because even though I'm drunk, it's like you have engaged these subconscious walls and defenses. So while I'm talking about this, I literally feel like I'm getting sober. I'm not, but it feels like it because the noise is starting to turn on, and all these things are happening, and it's happening while I'm drunk, so I feel like really uncomfortable, and it's just like terrifying. And I'm like, it's loud as fuck in here. Everyone's screaming karaoke and having fun, and I'm going between like singing with everyone and then like going back to our serious conversation. It's like, holy shit, I am so unserious. And then as you're telling me about your shit, I'm thinking about like, what's the first thing that comes to my mind? And then I'm thinking about what it is, and then I think to myself, oh my god, I'm a horrible, horrible, horrible monster. I can't believe that was the first thought I had. Low-key, I need to blow my shit clean off. I'm a terrible person. And then you're telling me, oh, you're a great person. It's like, shut the fuck up. You're just saying shit. You don't know me. I know you know these crazy things about me, but you really don't know me. But I understand. We just want to make each other feel good. because we know what it's like to be so unbelievably miserable, to be like, to understand the danger of hope, to be pushed to that point of desolation where it's like the true enemy is hope, and that shit fucks you up, torments you. It's when you learn to fear that, that's when you've learned like true despair, and you get to this point where it's like, I just want everyone around me to be as miserable as I am so that I can be no longer alone. I just don't want to be alone in my misery. So I want you all to be just as miserable as me, because I can't be happy fundamentally. That would mean like I just cease to exist, because I just am so, my identity is so dependent on these notions or ideas. It's just like fundamentally it's just who I am now. But simultaneously, I understand so much how just how much it hurts, the pain, and you just cannot fathom it happening to anyone else. You do everything in your power to prevent others from experiencing it. It's like, when I'm drunk and I'm having fun, I'm not thinking about how I look or how I behave, how stupid I am. What I'm thinking about is everyone else having a good time? That's what makes me insecure. It's like, if I'm not being entertaining enough for them, or if I'm not in enjoyable company, that's all I really give a shit about. I just want people to like enjoy the time they spend around me, because it's, what else is there? What else is there in this bastard existence? If you can't smile and laugh about it, then what is there? I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't fucking know. That's the tragedy of it all. I really just don't fucking know. I want to tell everyone I want them all to be miserable and I want them all to be happy. So paradoxical, but maybe, who am I kidding? I can't be happy. I'm still thinking, oh my god, I told him about that too. Fuck me. Oh. He didn't say anything though, thank god. I gotta stop talking when I'm drunk, man. I was gonna say, I'm still thinking about that girl though. How many months has it been? 2.5? Maybe a bit more. Honestly, that's nothing. In previous incidents, it's been like, yeah, that goes on for like 6 months to a year. I'm so fucked. I'm not gonna make it, dude. This is the worst one. This is worse than any of the ones in the past. And those ones hurt bad. Well, there was a different kind of pain, actually. The second time was like, the first time it was actually really fucked up. It was like my first time experiencing something like that, of like this kind of closeness with someone, and then I confided all this shit, and then they just ghosted me, and it was the worst feeling imaginable. I literally poured my soul out, and I was just fucking. They didn't talk to me for like a month or a week or something, and then it was just cold. They were just so mean and vile and cold and distant, and that took me years to get over. But it was like, the initial pain was all at the beginning, and it was like, really like, exponential high, and then it just kind of climbing, like, I don't know. It was, it just, and then the second one was a bit more like a gradual arc, it was less like this sharp little jump, and was more like a parabola, and this one's more like a little fucking pyramid, a very sharp little pyramid, and this time around it's more like, well, I don't know, I haven't ridden the whole wave, but where am I on this chart of misery? It's like, I can't even draw it, man. It's every day I think about it, and it's random times, and sometimes I'm okay, and so it's like, fuck, I just want to randomly cry sometimes. Fuck. And the past two, it's like the second time I didn't cry, I was just so fucking hurt and angry though. Like the ghosting went on for a good couple of months, so that's why that one lasted so long. And again, it was like just confiding of like myself, and it was like, it really, that fucking hurts so bad, man. To just be like, to trust someone enough to say these things, and then they just throw you away. It's just so fucking cruel. So that one lasted a bit longer than I think the first one, due to the fact that it took so much longer to even get closure, like a long time. But I feel like I've recovered a bit better once closure was finally achieved on the second one than I did the first time. It was a bit of an improvement. This time's different though. Yeah, so much happened in a single night, and that's all it really took. And it was like the other ones were like time. It was like a good 6 months before catastrophe hit, calamity struck, and so like there was this pre-established kind of like relationship. And, there was there was we had like I don't want to say again, but it's like fuck. There's a preamble. There's a pre-established dynamic. We know each other to a capacity of a certain sense. We have this established rapport. And so it hurts when you lose all that because that's what ends up happening. You can't ever go back to how things were before. And I remembered the entire time during those ghosting periods, it's like I would never have said any of those things if it meant we could have gone back to just being friends. And as I got older, I kind of realized that it's probably best those bridges are burned. And I don't think I could have. No, I don't think I've had this conversation with myself years ago. It's better they were burned. I would not have survived only being allowed to be in this circle of yours. If I couldn't be there with you all the way, then I don't want anything to do with you because it's just gonna hurt every day having to know that I can't ever be closer. And every time I see you or talk to you, it's just a reminder of this happiness that I can never attain. I just want to be someone that makes you smile or whatever. But then this third instance, like there's other instances in between, but they're like lesser, side quests. I'm thinking about what I just said. I don't misconstrue it. I just mean that the impacts of the fallout was not to the same extent because the pre-established we just weren't on the same level as the other instances. So that's what I'm trying to say. But the third time, it was one night, and somehow it was the greatest and worst night of my life. And somehow you just like, why me? 9 million people, 9 billion people on planet Earth, and God damn it, I just wish you never met me. Because then I wouldn't have to deal with all this shit. At the same time, you make me better, or do you? I don't know. I've been going through a lot, but like good things have been happening. And I'm so tired and busy all the time. But it's like good busy. It's like it's so conflicting. I feel objectively not the best. Not currently today, not right now because I'm so exhausted. But like ignoring the exhaustion, it's like I am like the best I've been in a long time. And it's like life is actually improving, and it's weird. It's so weird. I don't understand it. Things aren't supposed to be good. I don't understand what's happening. But I'm like trying to make things good, and I'm actively. It's so weird. I feel foreign in my own existence. I can't help but feel like what they did to me was like beneficial to some capacity. It kind of helped me find myself in the sense that I've always juggled between like these principles or whatever that I've had. And they've always been kind of loose frameworks because I just didn't know how I would react in those situations. And I would think about it and I would think about how much X, Y, Z. And then I was actually put in that scenario and I was not prepared, and it just happened as it happened. And I can't help but feel like it's as true as it's ever going to be because it was like I was beyond fucking wasted, Like that was me, as real as me as you could get. The pain I felt then was so unbelievably immeasurable, even through all the alcohol and everything else. And there's one thing I can remember. It was that image that seared into my brain, among the other ones, but the one negative one. And it's like the pain I felt was excruciating, and I just wanted to die, and I just wanted to cry, and I knew I couldn't because it's like I'm out in public in a bar. It's like what? Like no, but it's like it was so bad. It hurt so bad. And if that hadn't have happened, my Like I would have thrown every value I've ever had just for her away. I don't give a fuck. I just wanted to be happy so bad. But because the things happen the way they do, it's like I feel like I've never been more committed to it than I am now. Just but part of me still wishes like it had ended differently because I want to be happy now so goddamn bad. I'm so tired of being tired. I'm so tired of being miserable. I'm so tired of the apathy, the lethargy. Ah, fuck yeah. Goddamn, that shit hurt. I cannot but think like had we known each other even longer than that, how much fucking worse it would have felt. Because fuck me. The other two were catastrophes, Hindenburgs. They were Titanics. This one lasted a night and it was a fucking nuclear bomb. Fuck. Just. Fuck. Oh, I'm terrified. Every time I get drunk, I just want to talk about it because I just want to share the pain. I just so like, oh my god. And I only want to share it because I just want it to feel less of a burden. I want to be told it's gonna be okay, and I want to believe them, but I never do, and I never will. And so I don't tell. I'm just terrified of people I call my friends either judging me or now having to view me in a different perspective than this one that I've carefully manufactured in art, which again goes back to the other thing, which is like so terrified of telling her about all these things, but then once it was done and it was like, yes, I feel fucking like shit because I was like, I said my shit first time, and then she's like, I don't want to talk about my stuff. I'm like, fuck you, you're gonna talk. Are you fucking kidding me? The shit I just said, I'll fucking kill you if you don't talk. I'll literally kill myself right here right now. Like, I don't give a fuck. And then she says her shit, and then I'm like, I feel like so unbelievably just a sense of like, oh, I don't know what the other word I'm looking for is, but I'll just say like a macabre sense of peace. I don't even know. It's melancholic, but peaceful regardless. It's cathartic. It's so cathartic, and I just feel like, fuck. I felt like I existed for once. I just all the pieces of the puzzles are being laid out like day by day, month by month right now. What the fuck is going on in my life? It's been a crazy couple of months. Just I'm so used to being fucking in a room 24/7 staring at a wall. The stimulation of existence is too much for my feeble mind. I should end this here. It's just gonna be lots of long pauses otherwise. I want to talk about more shit, but I don't know what that shit is. I just kind of want to talk because it's comforting. It is comforting. I feel like weirdly at peace doing these. Maybe nobody watches it. Maybe one person watches it, but maybe a million people watch it. But in either case, it's just like I don't know. I feel like this is what it's like to go to like an AA meeting or something similar like that. There's all these people there and they see you when you speak, but you just kind of like maybe you look at them, but you don't really hold a gaze because it's you feel vulnerable. You just kind of want to look away and just avoid everything. But you say your shit. And you just kind of like have them sitting there in silence, nodding and just listening. And I mean, you're terrified when you first start doing it, and then you go for a while, and then you get into a rhythm, and it just kind of feels good. You just kind of vent and shit. The problem with venting is you do all this talking. What does that get you? Feel good for a little while, but do you actually do anything about it? Do you make any progress? What actually happens from it? That's what my fucking counselor used to say all the time. I hated when she pointed that out. Fucking pissed me off so much. I just wanted my problems to be resolved by doing that because I felt good being able to say all these horrible things. And I was just felt, but it's fuck, you're so right. I just can't keep coming here every week saying all this shit and then going back and the next week is just as miserable and then I come, it's cyclical. I offload all this just to go put more on, to offload it again. It's just this infinite cycle. I wish it could be that simple though. I shouldn't stress about it too much though, because I am doing things now and it's just, I'm worried still that I might not be able to do enough or that I might be too much, but every day I'm getting closer and closer to complete I don't give a fuck, and the quantity of I don't give a fuck I have right now is leaving. It's euphoric. No, it's gives me a sense of serenity. I just feel like a lot lighter. I start stressing about yesterday, the day before, tomorrow, the day after, and all the work. I'm about to crash out, and I just think to myself, man, just shut the fuck up and focus on today. And let's just do nothing right now. Who the fuck cares about it? Tomorrow's gonna come anyways. You're gonna sleep, and you're gonna be miserable. Who the fuck gives a shit? There's no point thinking about it. Let's just sit here and fucking. No, I haven't been doing any of that actually. I've been on strike ever since Tokyo. Can't say the same about the alcohol though. Fuck me. Can't stop, won't stop. Fuck, it's just too fun. It's too fun. I don't care, man. I've never had. I literally just don't have as much fun when I'm sober. It is what it is. But I'm in control. The opportunity to have fun is just too much. I just want to go out and do it, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to make sure I'm at least keeping it to a maximum of once a week. Which so far it's that's what it's been, but gotta keep in control of that sled. I do wish I could be happy doing other things than while being sober. It's just too damn fun. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I should let you guys go. I don't know why you or anyone would fucking be listening to this far, and this was a slow one. All the interesting stuff I feel like was in like the first 15 minutes anyways. Maybe it's not true. For your sake, I hope it's not. I hope you found this worthwhile. I hope I didn't completely waste your day or your time. And I thank you for listening to the very end. And I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a good tomorrow. I hope the day after that's good. I hope your week is good, and I hope your month is good. And you know what? Fucking, I hope your year is good. You know what? Just for you, I hope your life is fucking phenomenal. I hope at least somebody's is, because fuck me, there's no way I'm going through all this shit just for everyone's life to be dog shit. Fuck that. Let it be worth something, man. Let it be worth something. Oh, fucking hell. Till next time, gents. Take care.